Hello, I'm LeeAnne Homsey, the customer service expert. I've been getting a lot of emails asking, what makes you an expert? Who are you? And so this is my quick video to tell you a little bit about me. Born and raised in Connecticut in the restaurant business. My mom owned restaurants, and I moved to New York City when I was a long time ago. So I've been here probably about 25-30 years, and I've always managed restaurants. And so when it comes to human nature, I've seen a lot of it. So one of the restaurants that I managed, well, I used to manage Docks on Broadway, Angelo and Maxi's, Time Cafe, Alaya with the Baldwin brothers. That was awesome. But one or two of the restaurants that, N.Y.C for the Tour de France restaurant group. So a lot of these restaurants did a lot of high volume, and so a regular Friday or Saturday night I would be talking to upwards of 300 people. And what makes me a customer service expert is that probably in your store you're not going to see 300 people in a month, much less in one day. And the level of information you receive from dealing with people at that magnitude is intense. And I don't think every restaurant manager is, their interest is piqued in the same way that mine was in the human nature department. So a lot of the information that people are giving me as customers, I'm digesting and putting together for a lot of years an information packet that I was going to put together for restaurants specifically to help them see more clientele, see more profits, and make sure that waiters are walking out with more money and more respect and more integrity. And it's an industry that's kind of fickle, to say the least. There's a lot of people in the industry who don't really want to be in their industry, so therefore putting their money where the education for restaurant industry wasn't really there. So I started to realize that these customer service principles that I learned and have practiced are transferable to pretty much any industry when you're dealing with customers. So that's what basically makes me a customer service expert. I've been doing this for over 30 years, managing staff and managing people, but more importantly, motivating staff and getting staff excited to make money and excited to sell and excited to build clientele. One of my last jobs, everyone that I was working with suggested that I write a book. And because I had the entire staff fully engaged, but having fun, and not only having fun, realizing that they were not taking everything that they could take from the restaurant. When you give people the reality that they're just settling for the money that people are giving them, when they start to realize that they can be doing so much more with what they've got, just by virtue of having a job, gives them a huge foot up above so many different people. And you should be using your restaurant, using your retail business, using your store, your clothing, the cars that you sell, using all of anything that you've got to your advantage to create relationships that may be useful for you down the line. All this does is put you in such great I don't know how to say this. It makes you heads and shoulders above your coworkers in your bosses and managers' eyes. What I used to do was team building exercises to really flesh out who really wasn't engaged at all, and it was amazing because their coworkers were realizing who was really dragging their feet and dragging them down as a whole. And this was one of the reasons why they suggested that I write the book, because most of what we were doing was a team effort, and it created such a wonderful work environment that It still exists today, and people still talk about me today in that particular restaurant. But as I said, I've been doing this for about 30 years, and now I've branched out to do more retail, customer service, and motivational speaking. So that's it in a nutshell. I'm LeeAnne Homsey, the customer service expert. Bye.